Hello there, and welcome to this session, Solving Tactics, on ChessTempo.com. It's my second day back after an extended break, being hella extremely sick. So I'm getting back into doing 1700 to 1800 problems, just starting off with something a little bit simpler than my usual stuff. I'm just going to set a little alarm really quick, actually. Timer. That way I don't keep on doing like hour-long sessions. Let's say this session lasts 40 minutes. Okay. The knight on d5 could be susceptible to attack. Somehow. Queen h4 would hit the knight on e4. Knight f3 check. Like bishop takes, queen takes, knight f3 check, g takes, queen check, queen g4, and then queen takes d2. So bishop takes, queen takes, knight check, pawn takes, queen g5 check, queen g4, queen takes d2. Let me just check that again. Bishop takes, queen takes, knight check. If the king moves away, I pick up on d2. If pawn takes, I check and then pick up on d2. So that seems to work. If queen g4, so the only move there is that's not really forced is queen g4. But after king g2, queen takes d2, the knight can come here. Knight can come here. Rook c8 seems to solve that problem. And there's no really good real good tempos on my queen here. So I'm feeling safe in that position. What would he do? So again, the line goes bishop takes. I do need to play bishop takes before knight check because the knight and queen currently cover the g5 square. So I need to do this for deflection purposes. So bishop takes, knight check, pawn takes, queen check, king h1, king h2, queen takes d2. Knight c7 is not working, knight b6 not working. For him, that is. So I don't see much counterplay there, so I'm going to play it. So bishop takes, knight check, pawn, queen check, queen takes. And here I was just struggling to find many good moves for white. Sergei Karyakin with the black pieces. Queen h4, a mistake that's made in this position. Yeah, after queen h4, the knight can just go away. You're not really doing anything. All right, next one. All right, so checkmate. Knight check. Bishop takes, knight check, mate. Simple enough. It doesn't really matter which one you give the check with, right? What? Wait. Ah, shit. Ah, damn. Wait, yeah, it's not checkmate. Ugh. Ugh. Not thinking. I was not thinking. Because after check, bishop takes check. Ugh, motherfucker. He has the e1 square. I just gave up. This is definitely something that I could have solved too. Just in complete incapacity to visualize the resulting position. That's so disappointing. Queen check, rook takes, rook check, king g7. Okay, so if I just play queen e7 or queen f7, he'll take here. So queen f7, rook takes, rook check, rook takes, queen check, king g7. I have nothing. So some way to save my piece. Knight here doesn't work, rook takes. Knight here, rook takes, knight here, rook takes check. Nope. So queen e8 is really the only move that I see that leads anywhere. Queen e8, rook takes, rook check, king g7 is forced. Nope, don't see it. How about queen e4? Hitting the rook, saving the knight. Queen e4, rook d8, g5. Rook d2, rook e2. Or rook d2, knight g4. Okay, queen here. He doubles. I play g5, rook d2, knight g4. There's definitely still some advantage to be had for black, though. Mistakes made. Queen f7. Yeah, queen f7 and rook takes here. And you have nothing. Rook d5 isn't actually a threat, I feel. What about bishop d4 in this position? Revealed attack on the rook and an attack on f2. Bishop d4, if rook takes, queen check. Bishop here, rook takes. I can play bishop takes check, or I can play queen takes check. King h1, king h2, queen g1, checkmate. So I think he needs to play, if I play bishop here, rook f1, bishop here, rook f1, rook e1, pawn takes. So that doesn't work. So here, rook here, rook here. So here, rook f1. Bishop takes check. Rook takes, rook check, rook f1. That doesn't work. So bishop here, rook here. I'm at a bit of a loss what to do next. I don't see how I'm really winning material after rook f1. How about a different tactic? Let's say rook b8 or bishop b8. Revealed attack on the rook, attack on the queen. I'm pretty certain this is a mate threat too. So bishop b8, if rook takes, take here. If the queen runs away, let's say queen a6, rook takes check. King h2, f3 check, g3. Rook h1 check, king takes h1, queen takes h3 check, king g1, queen g2 checkmate. So yeah, he needs to give up the queen. And the line with checkmate goes queen anywhere, rook check, king here, pawn check, here, rook check, rook checkmate. I'm certain there are multiple ways to do it. Check, pawn, here. This is another way to do it. Mistakes made, bishop d4. People play, yeah, so bishop d4 was the first move that I saw, but after rook f1, couldn't see anything. Okay, white's to move. So the question is king d1 or king f1? Both of them look perfectly fine at first sight. Okay, so here, rook check, no, but he can just check again. So I think my point is that the point is that I need to run him out of checks. That's just the whole idea here. Of course, if the king steps up, so king here, rook check. Ooh, I don't have that check, do I? I can go here, though. So king here, king here. Then I have the check. And then I can promote. But if here, check, here, and I'm just repeating. So king d1, king d3, king c1, e4. a7. Okay, and so he doesn't pursue the check. He just continues to promote. So you have to go for, you have to allow the perpetual apparently. Whatever. So threatening checkmate. So rook check, king g2, queen check. f3. Or queen a1 check. Yeah, let's say queen a1 check. and then take on e2. Queen a1 check, continuing to stop queen g7 checkmates, as well as all checks on this rank, and then take here, threaten bishop f2 check. Takes here, bishop f2 check, king g1, king h1, bishop h3 will be checkmate, so king here is forced, and then I'm certain that there is a win. If king here, I'll pick up the queen. If king here, queen check, king here. Next one. Black to move, white to move. Supposed to hold the draw. Bishop here, bishop a8, bishop here. So no, bishop here, he's going to play king b6. I'll play bishop f3. He plays bishop takes, I play king takes. He plays king takes a7. I play king g4. And so bishop, king, bishop, takes, 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 g4, b6, h5, c5, h6, d5, g5, here, and then g4 should win the game for me. Okay, so bishop g4. Bishop here. Bishop takes. h6. f4. King takes. Takes h5. So this is the 15-minute mark, I guess. Or, the 25-minute mark. Okay, so bishop here should win. That's not too difficult to see. So bishop here, he needs to play rook f8 or rook g7. I could play rook a8. Bishop d5. Rook g7. There's this queen a1 check to think about. There's also a pin. So queen a1 check, queen g7. Bishop here, rook here, queen a1. Bishop takes, pawn takes, king g7, king g8, rook check, king f7. He gets out. Bishop here, rook g7, queen a1, I'm just a little bit, I'm just like one move behind. One move too slow. Rook a8 now. Rook g7. Queen a1 would threaten bishop c5. How does he stop that? So rook a8, rook g7, queen a1. And he has no good way to stop bishop d5. He can't move his queen and his king. And if maybe he plays queen takes here, then I play bishop d5, then he plays h6, and then I take on g8 with checkmate. Alright, so rook a8, nope. Bishop d5. Okay, so he does it the other way. They do it the other way. Why do they do it the other way? Maybe because of queen g7. Yeah. Rook a. Oh wait, no. This is the line. Rook a8, rook g7, queen a8. What's wrong with queen a1? What's so different? Now I'm threatening bishop c5, d5. What's so different about this variation? Why is queen e3? Why does queen e3 have to be played? In the previous line, in this position, you're threatening rook a8. And in this line, I'm threatening bishop d5. What is the difference? I don't get it. Pawn here. Bishop takes. Okay, if queen here, bishop here. I don't see a big difference between these two lines. It's very difficult for me to see what is black doing in this position. Bishop d5 can't be stopped. Queen takes, bishop d5, queen takes, rook takes his mate. So yeah, I think that's bullshit. Yeah, that problem, I shouldn't have gotten it wrong. Alright, so I really dislike this problem already. I'll say that. There's a checkmate on d8 if I can somehow get my rook there. I can't force him to move the king. Rook h7. This is a stupid problem. I fucking hate it. This is not so much a tactical problem as just a pure, have you ever had this position before, and did you watch the correct YouTube video on how to do it? Okay, rook e7 check. King f8. Rook d7. And he needs to play rook b8 to stop the checkmate. Then I play rook h7. He plays what? And then I'm threatening mate on h8, and I'm threatening to win this. So he would need to play back here, and then I pick up. So rook check, rook h7. Fuck you. Oh wait, fuck, I forgot, yeah, I calculated. See, this is such bullshit. I fucking hate it. I said the correct moves, and then I didn't execute it. Ugh. Because then he has to play rook b8, then you play rook h7. But I skipped to the end of the line. Ugh. Crock of shit. Fuck that. Fuck that bullshit. Rook g2 check, bishop takes, pawn check, king takes. No. Rook f4. f3. Play rook takes h2 in that position. Rook f4. Man, I'm so fucking... I hate that last problem. I just fucking hate it. Rook check, king here. Bishop takes, rook check. Threatening bishop check here. King h8 and some reveal. This is another problem that I really dislike. Bishop c2, rook here, check. Rook f4, rook check, king here, bishop takes, rook takes check, king e1, rook takes h2, bishop check, king h8, perpetual. At minimum. You would have a perpetual. Bishop here, rook check, king here, bishop here. And if I take, perpetual. Bishop check now. No. I hate everything. I hate everything in this position. I can just go back, I can play my bishop here, but then he plays rook here. Rook e7 is coming, no matter what I do. So maybe trying to score the let him score the perpetual is best. Rook f4, rook check, king here, bishop takes, rook check, king e, rook here, threatening checkmate, bishop d5 check, king h7. So now he's stopped. He's stopped the perpetual. Or maybe it's just checkmate. Maybe I'm just fucked. Bishop check, king h7, rook d7. No, he doesn't have it. No, yes, he does have it because the bishop's on e6. So yeah, rook check, king here. Rook check, king here. Okay, that's 40 minutes. So this is the last problem. Rook check, king here. Bishop takes. And now the threat is check, king here, check, king here, rook d7, checkmate. So how do I stop that? Rook d4. Rook takes, pawn takes. Rook e7. Bishop e6. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Rook takes. Then I can play rook takes a2 and I have plenty of counterplay. I could also play rook b8. King f8 should suffice. I don't want to bring my rook off of the rank. So king f8, I don't. Holy shit. Man, fuck you. I have no idea. Yep. That's amazing. Yep, I was never gonna see that. I thought about rook g1 check, but I even thought about bishop d3 check. But yeah, I could not see that. Fuck me. Alright, fine, whatever. Can't, just not in good form. It's a very depressing session. I'm a little bit ashamed. And by a little bit, I mean I'm very ashamed. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm feeling a little bit down. By a little bit down, I mean I tried playing Blitz, and I went from 1900 Blitz on Lichess to like 1700 something. Just from taking a week off and being sick. And now I can't even see a checkmate. Not fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that session. I'm sorry it was so horrible. I'm sorry that I'm having such a poor attitude. I do hope you learned something all the same. And I'll see you next time. Until then, good luck with your chess journey. And I wish you the best. Goodbye.